Have you ever reached a point where you ask, why does it feel like every time I solve one problem, another one takes its place? I've asked that question more times than I can count. There were seasons in my life when everything seemed to go wrong at once. I faced rejection after rejection, financial worries keep me awake at night, plans I had worked so hard for suddenly fell apart. I smiled in front of people because I didn't want them to worry. But deep inside, I feel exhausted. I wondered if life was speaking on me. I even asked how much more than I can take. Maybe you have been there too. But one day, while watching a blacksmith shape a piece of steel, I learned something I will never forget. The metal had to go through intense fire before it became strong enough to become a sword. Without the fire, it would remain ordinary. It wasn't being destroyed, it was being transformed. That's when I realized that maybe life's hardest moments aren't meant to break us. Maybe they are preparing us for something we can't yet see. The first lesson I learned is this: every test reveals the strength you didn't know you had. We don't discover courage when everything is easy. We discover it when fear tells us to quit, but we choose to take one more step. The strongest parts of my character weren't built during my victories. They were built during the days I wanted to give up, but keep going anyway. The second lesson is that storms don't stay forever. I used to believe the difficult seasons would never end. But no matter how long the night feels, the sun always rises. Every storm eventually runs out of rain. Looking back, the problems that once felt impossible are now stories I tell with gratitude because they taught me resilience, patience, and faith. The third lesson is this: pain can either make you bitter or make you better. I couldn't always choose what happened to me, but I could choose how I responded. I could spend my energy asking, why me? Or I could ask, what is this season teaching me? That simple question changed everything. Instead of becoming trapped by my circumstances, I started growing through them. The fourth lesson is one I will never forget. You don't have to be strong every moment, you just have to keep moving. There were days when all I could do was take one small step. Some days that step was sending one more job application. Other days it was simply getting out of bed and refusing to let hopelessness win. Progress isn't always measured by giant leaps. Sometimes it's measured by the quiet decision to keep going. Today, if life keeps testing you, don't mistake the pressure for punishment. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Gold is refined by fire. Trees grow stronger because they withstand the wind. The very challenge you are facing today may be preparing you for the purpose you had been praying for. So don't give up just because life is difficult. Some of the greatest stories are written in the hardest chapters. Keep believing when you can't see the outcome. Keep trusting when the road feels uncertain. Keep taking one faithful step after another. Because one day, you will look back, not with regret, but with gratitude. You will realize that every setback made you stronger. Every tear watered your growth. And every test prepared you for a testimony. And when that day comes, you will smile and say, life didn't test me because I was weak. It tested me because it knew I was becoming someone strong enough to carry a greater purpose.